What's up? Welcome, everybody. Your FearlessChoice.com. PrizePicks Daily Happy Hour. Pete Cole here. TYFC Tart. Mark Ohana. What's up, my man?
Not too much. Stanley Cup wrapped up last night. Congrats to the Avs. But now it is. Huh?
I guess we kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, it was a matter of time. But now it's full swing for baseball season. Not much else going on. I guess there's some WNBA as well, but it is fully baseball season.
Yeah, it's kind of that weird lull in the season. I mean, I'm an MLB guy, so it's big for me, but still we had a little break because before you know it, it's going to be August, and then college football is huge. We're going to be real big this year with the props. And then you got NFL, then NBA, NHL, then it gets like overwhelming. So actually, we should be enjoying this. MLB's been doing really well. Our props, your props have been crushing. Later on in the show, at the end here, we'll talk about your new chart you have up. But you've been on a roll, big roll all week. I mean, you pretty much haven't missed. So it's been a good weekend. MLB DFS has been good. Once tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., MLB Daily Hit and Run Show. I'm going to have a special guest tomorrow. James Grande from Fantasy Alarm is going to be with me. He's a big-time baseball guy, kind of a baseball savant. So he's going to be co-hosting me tomorrow. So anybody who's playing DFS, jump on for that. But you guys are here for props. So it's going to be just, of course, only MLB props today. We have like 5 or 6 ones we really like. And as we're talking, some other ones may pop up. Games start at 7 p.m. And then we'll talk about your little chart and get out of here. So once again, it's a quick one. MLB, your Fearless Choice, PrizePicks Happy Hour. Oh, also don't forget, $25 a month, all sports included. That also includes PrizePicks props. So your charts up there every day now, and that's free right now. So join our Discord, and when Mark's talking later, I'll throw our Discord address in the comments. Join our Discord is free, so you get Mark's free props every day right now. So take advantage of it. All right, let's start MLB. Let me throw it on the screen. Who we got first? Aaron Judge?
Yeah. Do you want to just change the overlay real quick?
What do you mean change? Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Is that better? I don't know the computer terms. All right. My man, Aaron Judge. I just realized I'm not wearing a hat, and I can't get up and get one now, so apologize for my hat. I just realized that. Judge, 1.5 total bases. It's, to me, I don't know. It's a given with Judge. He's the man, and he had the home run yesterday. Right now he's totally crushing. I mean he's leading the Yankees. He's doing everything for the Yankees. Yesterday he had home run, 3 RBIs, and that's after. And he's been in a little bit of a slump. But once he gets rolling, we know Aaron Judge is a very streaky home run hitter, and that's what's happening right now. He had that big game against Tampa back in a week ago, on the 22nd, 5 days ago. Then against Houston, had a decent game, and then those 2 games where the whole team wasn't hitting. Judge today, 1.5 total bases. He's been over 10 in his last 20 games.
Yeah.
He's in a smash spot. A lot of people think Paul Blackburn's a decent pitcher for Oakland. He is a ground ball pitcher, but we're talking about Aaron Judge here. Aaron Judge is matchup proof. I don't care who he's pitching against. I wouldn't mind playing Blackburn a little bit, some DFS GVPs, but for props, Aaron Judge on the over 1.5 to me is a given. It's like Judge, and even like on my PrizePicks underdog, I'll play Judge and Trout almost every slate now.
Yeah, and another thing I like about this is that Blackburn matchup, because he's been getting taken advantage of his last 4 games. The last 4 games, 4 innings pitched, 5.1, 8, and 4, and hits given up was 10, 8, 4, 7. So 3 of those are extremely encouraging to me. So I do like this Judge over 1.5 total bases.
Over. What's the next one we got? Franmil Reyes. This one jumped. I'm actually a Franmil Reyes. I'm a Franmil Reyes guy, actually, and I've actually been a big fan of Reyes. Played him a lot in DFS over the years. Reyes is actually having a tough season, but he got hurt. He's in the minors there. He was out, but I think he did a minor league stint if I remember right. But he came back on the 23rd. And he's had a hit every game since he's come back. He hasn't had that big game. Last 5? All right. So he hasn't had that big game yet. We all know Reyes can smoke. He's another one. He's a very streaky hitter. So you get Reyes rolling. Now that's only half a total base. All he's got to do is pretty much is get on base, right?
Yeah, he just needs 1 hit.
And is Reyes in the starting? Is he in the starting lineup? His name's not pop. We got to make sure Reyes is in the starting lineup right now. I got to look it up quick. But he's got to hit in every game he's played so far. He's going up against a pitcher now. This is Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray's better days are past him. He is he's not in the starting lineup. So boom, never mind. Get rid of that prop.
Forget this.
Yep, Franmil Reyes is out. Darn it, I like that prop. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
All right, next one we got CJ Cron. CJ Cron coming home to Coors. We know CJ Cron, of course, is Coors Field, best hitting park in baseball. Everybody knows about it. I don't talk about Coors Field, but first of all, you get Cron against a lefty at home. Tyler Anderson, for the lefty for the Dodgers. Now, since last season, CJ Cron, these are elite numbers: 269 ISO, 380 WOBA, fly ball rate of 42%, hard hit rate of 39%. CJ Cron. Now he's going up against Tyler Anderson, who's actually had a decent season this year. In I don't know, he's pitching for the Dodgers or what. Anderson's a veteran, but Cron at home in Coors is almost a lock. Now, Anderson, two righties. His main pitch is pretty much the four-seam fastball and the changeup, and Cron crushes both of them. The four-seamer, for example, 475 WOBA, 523 6 WOBA, and 429 ISO. These are elite numbers also. So Cron against a lefty at home in Coors when it's only a 1.5 total bases. I mean, chances are he's going to hit. He's very good chance tonight hitting a home run. Love the prop. I don't think he's ever. He's faced Cron 3 times in his career, and he's got one hit. So he's like 1 for 3. So that's right on the par with Aaron Judge and Mike Trout tonight. CJ Cron over 1.5.
And the big thing for me here is that it's at home. This chart here of his last 20 games, 13 of them are on the road, 7 of them are at home. 6 of those home games, he's been 2 total bases or more. So he's 6 of the last 7 over 1.5 total bases. Love it.
It'll be my favorite one now. There's no more Franmil Reyes.
Yeah.
Next one we got is Trout.
Oh, yes, Trout.
All right. I play Trout almost every night anymore. Total bases. 1.5. He's 1.5 total bases. Take the over. Now, he's going up against Lucas Giolito, and I'm actually a Giolito guy too. And I know Giolito has struggled a little bit. Strikeouts are still there, but he's struggled at the last 4 games. The main thing is Giolito is the type of pitcher. He's a lefty. Trout's a righty. Now Trout already, we know Trout crushes lefties. 393 ISO, 440 WOBA. But like I was saying with a Cron, Lucas Giolito's main pitch is that four-seamer, and if he doesn't use that, he's using a slider. Trout 584 CX, 415 WOBA on a four-seamer. And I was looking at the slider. Even on a slider, Trout's got 489 ISO, 560 WOBA. It crushes both of those pitches. Giolito may strike out 7 or 8 guys tonight, but I do like the K percentage. I actually didn't mind the prop, but Jared Walsh is Mike Trout's gonna get his. Lock in Mike Trout. Did I say Giolito's lefty's a righty? But lock in Mike Trout against a righty. Trout can hit both sides, righty. Trout over 1.5 total bases by far.
Yep. So just to recap here, Trout over 1.5 total bases, CJ Cron over 1.5 total bases, and Aaron Judge also over 1.5 total bases.
I have a couple more, but do you have one? Did you say you have one?
Yes, I do have one. And that it's just a lean for me. The PrizePicks board for strikeouts I found to be really tight.
Yes,
so it's not something I'm like jumping all over, but it's one that I'm decently confident in, and that's Martin Perez under 4.5 strikeouts. The Royals are not striking out a lot to lefties, way below league. I think they're league best in terms of not striking out to lefties. And Perez he's been high on the strikeouts, but I think he's due for a good bit of regression, especially coming into that matchup tonight against the Royals, who refuse to strike out to lefties. So I think Perez under 4.5 strikeouts, it's just a lean play for me, but I think it's one to keep an eye on if you're looking for a 5th to finish out like a 5-man flex play.
No, and I don't mind it at all. Especially you've been on a roll, and you've had a good feel for these pitchers for the last 2 weeks almost. Yep. So run that definitely.
Yep.
Perez under. Bobby Witt Jr. If he still is, I had Bobby Witt Jr. as only 6 fantasy points. If it's still at 6, I got to pull the board up.
Let me take a look right now.
Take BWJ over to 6. I mean, we all know about Bobby Witt Jr. big prospect, big phenom, MLB family and all that. He's finally coming around over the last 20 games now. He's hitting 280, 253 ISO, 624 combined ISO WOBA, 3 steals, 4 homers, six fantasy points to me against the guy I just talking about, Martin Perez. Also gets the righty versus lefty matchup, which I like. Bobby Witt Jr. over 6. Definitely take that. Couple other plays I did play. I like the Byron Buxton. Buxton, I think, is at 8 fantasy points. Buxton is on a roll right now. Another streaky hitter. I like the Buxton over. And then looking at my board from earlier today, I took Gausman over 5.5. And I'm not sure if is Gausman still at 5.5.
On strikeouts?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Gausman.
No, he got bumped to 6.
Okay. I don't think I would take the 6 on Gausman.
I wouldn't. But
Gausman is really struggling right now, but I still like the case. I still think he's going to get hit around tonight, but I probably would be I wouldn't mind that lower case. So obviously knock that out. But Bobby Witt Jr. over 6 fantasy points. I like the Buxton. And then the last one I was looking, I think I threw it in earlier. I have on the board is Eric Fetty over 23.5 fantasy. I'm not sure if that's moved. That's more of a gut call. Fetty's all over the place. It's not even on the board. Well, I'm playing it. I'm not sure if it's there, but I don't mind Fetty tonight against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. I'm on MLB Live. So I take the Fetty 23.5 over.
Cool. And so one last thing we want to talk about real quick. I've been working on over the last 2 weeks a little chart of sorts, a model. And I've just been throwing into it on strikeouts every single day. So pretty much when the board releases around between 12:30 and 1:30 a.m. Eastern, I just throw it together. Odds aren't out yet at that point, but it just gets you the pitcher, that first line. And then I throw in how often they've hit that line, what their opposing strikeout rate is to their handedness, and then the push rate on that prop as well. So I've thrown that in the Discord channel the last few days since I've stopped testing it, but it's been really successful for me. I've just been using it as a tool once odds come out to compare some past data with some predictive info. But it doesn't tell the whole story, so do continue to do your research. But if this is something that you're interested in, I'm posting it in the Discord channel every day, so feel free to take a look. The one on the left here is today's. The last couple days are on the right here. So if there's something you're interested in, hop in the Discord. It's under the PrizePicks channel, discord.gg/yourfielderschoice, correct?
Yes, discord.gg/yourfielderschoice. And I meant to throw it in there.
Yep.
And that's another thing. This chart has been fire. And I know you're up real early. I see you something like 1 or 2 in the morning doing this research. So anybody that's in our Discord said right now this is free. Our PrizePick room is free. All this material is free. And PrizePicks they do pull it out. They will change their props quickly.
Yep.
So if Mark does see some plays, he'll throw it in the Discord room, even if it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. If anybody's up, there's such people on the West Coast, you can jump on that prop right away. Because I'll wake up I usually get like 5:15 in the morning, and I'll see Mark's plays and the props already changed. Yep. So, if you're a night owl or on the West Coast, pay attention to PrizePicks rooms. We can make some money right there, definitely, because they've definitely been money. So PrizePicks been rolling. I threw out a tweet some of our winners. We've had I know you've been winning probably much every day for like the last 7 or 8 days. And of course, it has its lows. There's gonna be days we're gonna go on losing streaks and all that.
Oh yeah.
But I've been really impressed with this chart. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been really impressed with what's going on lately. So check it out. Discord.gg/yourfielder's choice.
Yep. There we go.
And same thing with DFS. Like I said, Wimbledon right now. Our tennis cheat sheet is out.
Yeah.
I just looked. I'm doing really well today in DFS. I don't know anything about Wimbledon, and all my lineups are cashing. So we got some good guys in there talking Wimbledon today, talking tennis. So check that out. If you're a tennis guy, maybe we'll have one of our tennis guys come on maybe Wednesday show and talk about some of these props, because I can't help you with it. But a lot going on. I see CFL props. I didn't know they did CFL prize picks, but NFL props are already up. A lot going on next month or two. So check us out. Your Fielder's Choice. $25 a month. That includes all sports, DFS, plus props. You get all my MLB stuff. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., live show. I will have a special guest host with me, and I guess that's it. Mark, thank you. Great job lately on this. Great job on the chart. It's rolling. Maybe I'll have a good night tonight. My tennis picks hit today, and that was pretty much a guessing game, but we were doing well. So
let's keep it up.
All right, guys. Good luck.